What's up, people? It's your boy Kevin Best. Welcome to Kevin Best Space. Welcome to my space. Welcome to your space. Welcome to our space. And today we're doing something new and different. The first episode of non-friction, the experience, and lessons. I want us to be discussing about real life stories, non-frictions, like stories that are true life that happen. Maybe to me or somebody, it has to be maybe my story, but everything here we're talking about is true stories, real stories. It happened. It was not a friction. It is not just an imaginary story. And I want to just say, because experience, they say, is a teacher. People learn from experience of others, and I want to share my own stories of things that have happened to me, so that maybe if you have faced with certain type of situations like that, or similar situations, you know how to handle it. Or I'll bring other people as the course of this episode continues, so they'll also share their own stories, so that we would learn. I might even also learn from them, because experience is a teacher, and we'll learn from our stories. And if you like, you might drop a story in the comment section. Sometimes I might come here after saying anything, or before I start next video, or the video of my video stories here. So that's what we'll be doing here, basically talking about true stories and the experience and lessons we learn from it. So today I'll be talking about the first time I was beaten for what I did not do. Oh my God, it was a very horrible experience, man. First time I was beaten terribly for what I did not even do, I know nothing about. So then I was living in I was staying with my uncle and auntie, Amaraba, Myra, Nasarawa State. People that are familiar with Nasarawa would know Maraba, because it's one of the biggest cities in Nasarawa. So then we're living there. Then we had a neighbor. We're living on a compound of 4 flats. Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, 4 different flats there. And our next neighbor, the also on their husband also owned a car. I think they had one car then, I don't remember. Yeah, just one car. And they just parked in newly. They have not really stayed for some time. They were just new in the compound. There was another people living there before, but they left. So these people just came new, and we were just trying to get to know them. And they speak Hausa too. They speak Hausa, and we also speak Hausa. So we're communicating and getting to know each other. But one fateful morning like that, I was sent to buy something. Then as I went out, I saw that the side mirror of the husband's car was broken. I was just like, what happened? So I just left and went to buy what I wanted to buy. So I came back. I think I was sent to buy another thing again. So I went to buy it. On my way back, I just saw the woman in our house. And I was just looking at her. I don't know. Just doing my thing. I did not even know trouble was waiting for me at home. I didn't even know issues were even there. Just came to deliver order. I was just happy, because then I like errands. I just like, because that was the only opportunity I had to come out. So I would always go to errands. I would like to just run errands, always go, so that I'll come outside from the house, from the compound. So she just said, yeah, look at him, he's the one. And I was like, he's the one for what? And she was like, look at him. She was saying it in house language. Look at him, look at him. Shini one, Shini. And I was like, what? Shini for what? Look at him, he's the one for what? And my uncle was like, oh, so you're the one that broke the husband's side mirror? I was like, no, I did not break the mirror. And you're like, shut up. You're the one that broke up. If you're not the one that broke his side mirror, she wouldn't accuse you falsely. And I was like asking her, did you see me break the side mirror? Did you see me go close to it? And she was like, yeah, she saw me. I was the one who broke the side mirror. I was tattooed. At this, I don't remember how old I was then, but I think I was still very young then, and I don't know what I just entered secondary school then. So I was because I was so shocked. I could not even say anything again. I was just looking. I was baffled how somebody would just accuse me and tell me they saw me do something I did not even do. So at that point, I was just standing. I was just looking at her. She was like, "Yeah, I was the one that broke it. She saw me. She was sure I was the one who broke it." And that was my uncle just said I should come. That was evil of me. That was bad of me. How would I just go and break side mirror? Do I know how much it will cost the man to fix it? And I was telling him, no, I did not. I did not break the glass. He just brought out his king belt. Hey! He flogged the living light out of me that day. Oh my, hey God. The next thing I was doing was, I was screaming like I felt I wanted to die. It was a very funny and bitter experience for me. Funny experience now as I'm thinking, but then it was really painful. Because after he finished flogging me, I just sat on the floor, and after I've sobbed, wept for some time, then I was not crying anymore. I was just thinking in my head that, what did I do to this woman? Like, how? What really happened? Like, and I just liked the woman. She was very calm and very gentle. So what would happen? What would have happened to make this woman just say things about me that I did not really do? Then out of that anger, I was pained in my spirit. I kept saying, then I started crying again. I was shouting, I did not do it. I wasn't the one who broke it. I was not the one. If I was the one who broke the glass, who broke the side mirror, let me die this night. Let me die. No, see, nobody should. If you're not the one that did something, don't swear. Then I don't know what I was even doing. I don't know why I was swearing that day, but I was so pained. I was like, if I'm not the one, but God will judge. God will judge. I did not do it. I was accused falsely. I was shocked. I was just crying and saying, I did not do it. I was accused. I did not know who did it. I just saw the glass like that too. Well, God will judge. If I'm the one, God should judge me. But if I'm not the woman will not go scot-free. God will judge her. Then later, my uncle was like just looking at me. He did not say anything. Then I went to just freshen up, and that was it. Then after some time, I just found out that the woman left the compound. Then I would not see the woman any longer. Then we just found that the woman ran away from the house. Till now I don't know what happened. The husband just came one day and she was no longer there. The woman just came back from work one day, and he found that the woman was no longer there. She just packed her things and left. I don't know why she left. Till this point I was making this video. But there's one thing I said in my mind that then I was like, God, you are seeing in heaven that I never did this thing. I don't know what happened, why the woman felt she needs to make me suffer this the way I did, but God judge. Do not let this woman go unpunished. Now I would say, I don't know if it's because I was still young and that's why I said what I said, but I did not feel what I did was right by swearing out or saying God should judge the woman or God should punish the woman for me. But I felt like this should have given me a listening ear. Just because an elder said somebody did something, a child did something wrong, doesn't mean the child really did it. Then later, they found, I don't know, they just believed me later, maybe because I was saying, oh, and Matthew was like shouting, this boy didn't do this thing, but the deed has already been done. So